Hello everyone. Alright guys, so we live in the West. We all see the same thing all the time. It's synonymous now. It's every day. I showed a video the other day of more or less the same thing I'm going to show you now. And it's certain people in our countries that are supposed to be allies, that are supposed to help us and make society better. They seem to be constantly doing things that are making it worse. Really annoying, actually. I'm talking about very educated, middle-class women. White women, in particular, I've got a problem with. College educated, like I said. The ones that, settle down and have families, they don't seem to have this problem. So I'll throw in lesbians into that mix as well. You're right at the top. Along with divorce rates and marital abuse. Anyway, the point of this video is a rhetorical question. What would happen, do you think, if a young, lithe, fair-skinned elf walked into a forest full of disgusting, stinky-assed orcs? Now, I've seen a lot of freaky anime in my time, but in all of them, it's never ended well for the elf.
If raising legitimate concerns about thousands and thousands of unchecked foreign males illegally entering our country makes me far right, then so be it.
So we've just come from a demonstration outside of number 10 where Zara Sultana revealed to us all that...
Zara Sultana. Remember that name, guys. It will come up a few more times in the future. Zara Sultana. A little midget with frizzy hair that seems to really like more immigration. But she's as English as you.
Palestine Action has been prescribed by the House of Commons as a terrorist organisation. Only 26 MPs
were psychopaths. Only 26 of them were psychopaths and hate the country to the point where they would happily destroy it more.
Out of the entire House of Commons, there's like 600 of them, I'm not joking, 650 voted against the prescription of Palestine Action, a non-violent direct action group.
Is there such a thing? A non-violent direct action? Sounds like a bit of a contradiction. No, but give her a chance. I'm sure she's a sensible young lady.
That has not harmed a single hair on the head of a single human being, only to war machinery. So the government has picked its side, and the side is war and profiteering, shockingly enough.
I mean, yeah, they do that, 100%. I'm not disagreeing that they don't profiteer in war. Ukraine is a good example. You think that's a real war? You think that's just not a weapons training exercise, a live weapons test?
The prescription still needs to pass through the House of Lords. That will be voted on tomorrow, I think, and then Palestine Action.
She looks terrible, by the way. I mean, she looks awful. It's like the first step that you go down when it comes to leftism. Or maybe the second step. I think the nose piercings, they were the first. Then she started wearing the shitty fashion of a bunch of foreigners. Blue hair will be next. And then, of course, she'll chop her tits off.
Some representatives will be able to give an oral hearing on Friday to prevent the ascension of their prescription. So watch this space, and as always, I cannot wait for the West to fall.
I can't wait for a gust of wind. That'd be nice. And wait, what? Sorry, I was distracted by her legs. Did she just say that she can't wait for the West to fall? You see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. She's voting for the orcs. Can you imagine they found that tiny little white girl? And look, guys, I don't want to be disparaging towards the youth or people growing up to having their own opinions. I think having your own opinion is good, but you have to justify it. This is a terrorist organisation because they are not going to stop until they get what they want. It is an action, a course of direct action, as you describe it, that will only escalate. It cannot stop. The latest example is being attacking an airport. But you know what? The youth, they're enthusiastic, they've got their own ideas, you've got to give them that. I can't help but feeling like she is voting for the orcs. Can you imagine what they would do to her? Like the Palestinians, the rabid nutcases, the ones that are still over there, by the way, still fighting, still doing their stuff. Can you imagine what they would do to this young lady if they managed to get into this country? Which the government, by the way, is thinking about letting. I mean, we all saw the images of what they did to that outdoor festival, right? Forgot about that, right? How they broke that girl's legs just to get her in the trunk of the car. Yeah. I wonder what they do to this girl. And yet she's voting for it anyway, enthusiastically. And this is the problem in the West, guys. We've got to stamp out our epidemic of crazy left-wing bitches because they are ruining this country and we can't allow them to do it anymore. I mean, take this woman, for example. She is now arguing that paedophilia is fine. In fact, more than that, she's arguing that everyone is a paedophile and we just need to accept it. A woman whose forehead is suffering from continental drift. No thanks. They're going to side with our enemy time and time again until we just have to say, no more from you. No, no, no. No more. I don't know what the solution is here, guys, apart from education, but we can't allow these crazy people to go around continually doing things that are hurting the country. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Oh, and by the way, like I keep saying, make sure you're still subscribed. It would be very nice of you to resubscribe if you have been unsubscribed without your consent. Thank you, YouTube. All right, guys, see you later.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.